Hey everyone, it's Hannah, and I was feeling uninspired the other day and mentioned it on Instagram. So Alyssa Hill requested for a button craft. So I hopped on Pinterest and found an Etsy listing that sold something very similar to this. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to make one myself because that is how I roll. It is super easy to do for beginners, so you shall be fine. So to start with, you are going to need some buttons. Obviously, vintage buttons would look really nice with this, but I only have this array of plastic buttons, but they also work well. You're also going to need some 0.4mm wire, which is 26 gauge, and some jump rings and a chain to put it all on. So I'm going to start by placing my buttons. This took me far longer to do than is shown here because I'd already laid them out and then relaid them out here. I decided to do a purple necklace because I don't know, I just thought it was nice. But after a lot of rearranging and arranging, you then take a picture of it so you have a reference to work off, and then you grab your 0.4mm wire and you just get going. So at one end I'm taking my round nose pliers and I'm making a loop. Just simply bending the wire around my round nose pliers and then twisting that wire around underneath. Very nice. It's a bit fiddly to do, but I could have left a longer length, that would have also worked. And then I'm going to trim off the excess. Now this length of wire is around 1/2 meter or so. You can go a bit longer if you'd prefer, it's whatever works for you. But then you just start by attaching the buttons. So I go up underneath the button, so the loop is coming out behind it. And then, yeah, out one of the holes, down through the other one. And wire takes a bit of manipulation. Not very good at wire work, as you may be able to tell. Very new to it still, but hey, we learn through practice. So this is me practicing. And so you just take your buttons and you join them all together with the wire. It's super easy to do. I can't really explain it in any more detail than that, so I'm just gonna let you watch it really. How's your week been? It's been okay? Mine's been alright. The weather's been a bit all over the place here in the UK. It's sunny now though. It was sunny yesterday, thank goodness. Hopefully the weather will be nice tomorrow as well. We shall see. I hear it's been cold in Australia. That must suck. Is it cold anywhere else? Let me know. This is me fitting into the stereotypes of English people talking about the weather for small talk. Not sorry about it at all. Who likes my nails, by the way? They're kind of summery, but kind of garish. I kind of hate them, but love them all at the same time. Anyway, keep joining those buttons together, and then when it gets to a certain point, I then start to go back through the holes again. So for 4-hole buttons, what I tend to do is I tend to go through 2 holes to start with, joining various ones together, and then I go back through and go through the other 2 holes, which just makes it a bit more sturdy and joins them all together. And yes, this is me just joining all the buttons together again. Very nice. Anyway, continue to do this until you have all of your buttons on. And then I'm just attaching that end one here, which decided to be a bit of a pain. So I grabbed my chain nose pliers out and gave it a bit of a wiggle, which you will see imminently. There we go. But yeah, give it a bit of wiggle with your chain nose pliers, that will sort it out. Anyway, so we can attach that onto our necklace chain, you need to make a loop at the other end as well. So this is me making the loop, which I kind of messed up, so this is why I'm fast forwarding it. But you just twist the wire around underneath, exactly the same as before, but I kind of made a pig's ear out of it because, yeah, we won't talk about that. And then I'm just going to go back through the buttons, sort of sewing back through it, as it were, with the wire, securing everything in place, going back through any of the wibbly ones. That large purple button in the front was a bit wibbly, so I go back through that one and such. So you just want to make sure that it's not too loose. The necklace that you saw in the beginning that's made up of lots of different colours, that was the first one I made, and it isn't quite secure enough for me, so I might have to go back through it with wire. But the other 2 that I've made are a lot more rigid, and I prefer that. But yes, you just keep sewing back through, And then when you feel comfortable, you can trim off the excess wire. My wire conveniently broke, but it's not a problem because I was going to cut it off there anyway. So happy accident. See, just broke. So these are the 3 necklaces that I have made. I really like this green one. I think it's possibly my favourite, but this purple one I think is a close second. The brightly colourful one does go with a lot of my wardrobe though, so who knows. Anyway, so to turn these into a necklace, all you're going to do is to grab your jump rings, twist them open using your chain nose pliers, pop it on one of the loops and attach your necklace. This is a 16-inch chain that I've snipped in half, so it's nice and short in the neck. But you can make the chain as long as you want to. It already has clasps and such on as well, so I don't need to worry about that. And there is the finished product. Thank you very much to Alyssa for the inspiration. It obviously sparked something. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Your support means an awful lot to me, and why not hit subscribe? I post a new video every Sunday. You can check out the description box for more details about the materials I used and also for all my social media links. And as always, I shall see you in my next video. Bye!